Hey everybody, it's Carol Billing. Thanks for your patience this week. It's been a technically challenging week, so I appreciate you not freaking out. Here's the schedule for our class for the semester, and you can see, so I have a legend down here. Light green means everything's ready and you can start working on it. A little bit darker means it's due, and then dark green is graded. So that lets you know where I'm at in the process. So as you can see here, I have the first week, and actually I'll have the second week ready before I leave for Lewiston next week. And then I will open the rest of these when I get back from doing the conference. My life gets a lot easier after that conference is over. So a lot of you have taken my classes before. They're all structured very similarly, so that gives you an advantage for sure. But I just give you the weeks over here. It goes Monday through Sunday, with the work being due Sunday at midnight. And so that's your deadline is over here. So midnight on Sundays. And what you need to do is the checkbox items here. They should also be correct in Blackboard. If they're not, the calendar is always supersedes Blackboard, because sometimes it's really easy to miss something in Blackboard when you're setting up your Blackboard. Each semester, there's a lot of clicks on a lot of levels. So I try to get it all, but sometimes I miss stuff. It's really helpful if you see something confusing, if you'll snip a picture and email it to me, because I can look at it and realize I forgot to go in a different way to fix that one aspect of an assignment. Or it depends on how the assignment's set up as to how you update it. So I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory as far as like my lessons are in Common Curriculum. So you see the lecture in a video, but then you also see the background of how I organize things in Common Curriculum. And I've seen lesson plans from teachers that are extremely detailed, and that's amazing and awesome. And then I know how I taught when I taught high school, and not that they weren't detailed, they are detailed, but there's a way to make your lessons so you meet the requirements of your position and meet your principal's expectations, but also keep them simple so that you can actually teach from them. And so I try to model that in Common Curriculum. So I'll do another video for Common Curriculum if you haven't seen it before. I think it's amazing and fabulous, but hopefully you'll like it too, or at least find it's useful. If you have questions on anything, we'll talk about this in our first class meeting, or you can box me or email. Box is always the quickest for a quick question. I tend to respond right away, because when I see Boxer come up, I know it's my students. Other faculty don't box me, they email. So it kind of helps me parse out my communication during the day, and students always take precedence. So boxes get my attention before email does. I think that's it for now. There's nothing really unusual in here. We're going to be reading some content and then making some lessons, and the whole point of this class is to be a master or become a master of the content area and in the class with some lessons that you could actually use in a class. So that's always my goal, is to create things that are useful, not busy work, and I think that this class is pretty good about that. So I'll be talking to you more in a few more videos, and I'm looking forward to the semester.